Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got Johnson. Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Hayes, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Hayes, the pass to Williams. From the arc. And it's Poole with a rebound. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. It's a 3-point game, down low. Here's Middleton. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now Hayes, 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Williams. 4 on the clock. Can't get it to fall. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now Poole launches a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Johnson passes to Johnson. And here is Williams. Koulibaly defending. Pass to Hayes. Claxton a screen on George. Great open look there.
Count that one. We've seen Hayes continue to work on his 3-pointer over time.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Poole. George passes to Holmes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams. Claxton a screen on George. Williams misses. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. They set a pick. Middleton from the outside. Rebounded by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Bilal Koulibaly.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson with the Bradley Beal trade. Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And there's the strength coming through of Richaun Holmes, the N1.
Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First personal foul.
Mind the lane.
Team
Mind the
foul.
lane. 1 shot.
At the line for Washington, Richaun Holmes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Holmes.
He struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Richaun Holmes' game.
George against Williams. Jacks up a 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
George finds Middleton. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Williams a screen on Poole. Hayes for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Middleton, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Hayes against Holmes. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton. At the line for one.
Free throw no good for Claxton. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, BA, health is #1 for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Williams passes to Hayes. Johnson a screen on Middleton. Hayes for three. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by one. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. To check in on the rookies with the best shooting percentage in the last month. Left side Williams. Outside Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Washington has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Throws it up high. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And this is a lot of times we can see from Rashawn Holmes available around the rim.
Now here's Hayes, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Poole outside. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Pass to Coulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. Poole. Brooklyn pulls it in. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, that was a game for the ages. A fierce battle that really could have gone either way, but they were fortunate they pulled it out.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Middleton's got 5.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Wilson passes to Sharp. They need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Smart with the ball. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. There's the block. To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Carrington. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot by Watford, no good. Washington leading by 6. Pass to Smart. Launches it. Sharp grabs a miss. Brooklyn shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Martin outside. Outside Sharp. The 3-ball. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Smart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just the fact that Smart is so shifty with the ball makes the defender play him even tighter.
First trip to the line for him here.
Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So for Washington, Vukcevic, he's checked in for Holmes. And it's Champagny in for George. And so Smart nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Watford. He's closely guarded. Pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson. Drains the triple. Wilson's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Vukcevic.
Brooklyn foul. Dayron Sharp.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for 2. Vukcevic.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Nets trail by 6. Here's Beekman. Pass to Watford. And it's blocked. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Corey Pisburn.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 8. Here's Beekman, and the layup is good off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Smart outside. They set the pick. Takes a three. And Beekman pulls it down.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. And he lobs it up top. Martin with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. And there's the drive. Beekman, good.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Champagny. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here's Sharp. Martin outside. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a screen. Here's Watford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Brendan Watford. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Hits both from the stripe. Wizards leading by 4. Smart outside. For 3. The shot off that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards out in front. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
George out there with Kispert. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Nets trail by 7. And the call will be on Corey Kispert. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Hayes. Johnson a screen on Poole. Hayes, the pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Kispert. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
George passes to Poole. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, Rashawn Holmes, a bit of those throwback 5 types. You know, the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, bang around on the inside, and score in there as well.
George drives in. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Holmes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmes has got 9.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Johnson passes to Johnson. And it's good as he snugged it right through the net.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan. Middleton's checked in for Washington. And certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. Cam Johnson is second.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
Do appreciate and admire when they get to the free throw line. It's all about their routine, and their percentages reflect that. Not shy about coming from the wing and driving into the lane aggressively, inviting the D to foul them. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And stolen by Williams. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. High post Claxton. Back to Williams. From deep three-point range. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Washington again can't hit. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. Hayes finds Johnson. Williams from long range. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
And not really played as a playmaker. Cam Johnson with the smart play, just giving it up.
Middleton outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Middleton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Poole for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
There's the screen by Johnson. Hayes, the pass to Johnson. Now Williams. The three is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Holmes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Poole. Middleton against Johnson. Poole from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams passes to Johnson. Claxton a screen on Middleton. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmes has got 11 rebounds in the game. Tipped away. And that one's good. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Kispert's checked in for George. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at Brooklyn, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. And of course, Washington, they're just 4 spots down from them.
I think for the Nets, this is beginning to look like a lost season for them. It's too bad. Their fans had such high hopes coming into this year.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Martin outside. Out to the right wing. Sharp a screen on Middleton. Wilson, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Poole. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Holmes. Outside Koulibaly. 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Middleton's got 7 now in this quarter.
They don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Fires in the triple.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Now Holmes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Beekman. Sharp a screen on Middleton. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
First one falls for him. And the Nets making a change here. Hayes is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Washington leading by 8. Smart Smart looking around.
Yeah, just picking apart the defense. Smart moves things around to create a shot.
The Nets shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Watford outside. And that one's good. Watford's got 7 points in the game. Washington has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Let's hear ya.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 11. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Nice move from Killian Hayes, leaving that defender confused. And he got himself a nice look.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in.
Brendan Watford at the line for 1.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Washington. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Sharp passes to Watford. Gets the 3 ball to go. Watford's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Hayes, the pass to Watford. And there's the screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Lets it fly. The shot by Watford, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Carrington. Three-pointer, Kispert drills it from deep. Kispert's got 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Smart for 3. And Watford pulls it down.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Back to Sharp. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
At the line for the Nets, Day'Ron Sharp. 1 shot.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Smart outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Smart is a very physical player. He doesn't fear getting hit while trying to score.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. And so Smart nails them both. Nets trail by 6. 17 seconds left in the second period. Here's Wilson. He has 7. Here's Hayes. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we have to take another look at that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Wizards. They're up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Wizards.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Trendon Watford. He's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for the Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Williams. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center spot. Screen by Claxton. Williams from long range. And Holmes pulls it down.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Nice shot by George.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Hayes with a screen. And stolen by Middleton. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Coulibaly. Kicks it out to Middleton. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's the screen by Johnson. Fires from deep. The shot by Johnson, no good.
We talked about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for three. Sure.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Nets trail by 10. Hayes, the pass to Williams. Hayes with a screen on George. George against Williams. Fires for three. And Holmes pulls it down.
Holmes is, you have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
That one drops for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Pass to George. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Great signs to see Chris Middleton have this kind of offensive output.
Williams finds Johnson. Here's Claxton, defended by Holmes. And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
Take a break.
Nicholas
Take a break.
Claxton.
2 shots.
2 shots.
That one's off. So he can't get either to fall.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
You can call that a little bit of homeschooling on that dunk, huh?
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Williams. Now Claxton, defended by Holmes. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Holmes, a screen on Johnson. Middleton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 18.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Johnson for three. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Williams. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Coulibaly. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Williams, high post. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Wizards leading by 12. Poole, the pass to Holmes. Over Claxton, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Holmes has got 6 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Knocked loose. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers in this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kispert's checked in for Washington.
Great job. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 24, Corey Kispert.
Holmes finds George. Coulibaly on the wing. Pass to Kispert. Holmes with it. He's guarded by Claxton. Clock at 4. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for 2, Corey Kispert.
And he drops a first. and so he makes both from the line. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Poole for three. Nails it from three. Poole's got 9.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
Outside, Williams. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Poole. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Claxton a screen on Poole. To the inside. Stolen by Holmes. Here's Kispert. And it's Washington with another.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Martin outside. To end the run. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to Johnson. Martin outside. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Washington.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And that one's good. Poole.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
There's a screen by Johnson. Martin. And it's all from 3-point range. Washington leading by 23. Outside Coulibaly. No good with the triple. The Nets shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Back to Martin. Johnson a screen on Poole. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Both teams making some changes here. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Nets, 3rd.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
Here's Carrington, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Carrington. And again, Washington, no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williams passes to Watford. Down low. Williams against Smart. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Back to Smart. And there's the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Williams passes to Watford. Williams with the screen. Here's the teardrop. The shot by Watford, no good. Washington leading by 20. Inside. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Carrington. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Watford inside. He's got 16. He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
Third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Brendan Watford. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Holmes, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Hayes comes in for Williams. And so he hits both. A minute and a half left in the third. Pass to Carrington. There's a screen from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Out left to the wing, to the paint. Watford outside. Hayes with it. Takes the 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Smart, hits the jump hook. Smart has got 11 points.
Outstanding energy from Smart. I mean, pushing himself to get up the floor.
Pass to Wilson. And here's Watford. Here's Wilson. Now here's Sharp. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Holmes. 15 points in the game. Shots good by Carrington.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Watford left side. Johnson for 3.
And at the buzzer, counted. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Wizards delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. George out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Koulibaly in a 2-guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Left side, Johnson. He shoots again. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Smart for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Claxton throws it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
George outside. Poole up top. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Smart. Rejected by Claxton. Hayes with it. To the wing on the left. Outside Johnson. And the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 19. George finds Poole. And here's Smart. He's defended by Hayes. Hayes against Smart. Misses from short range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Screen by Claxton. Watford inside, defended by Kispert. It's good on the putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
They set the pick. The three, George on target from range. And the Wizards lead by 20.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Johnson, Kispert grabs a miss. Kispert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Watford outside. Pass to Hayes. And here's Claxton. Outside Johnson. Connects from downtown.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Pass to Poole. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Wilson. Rebound by the Wizards. Poole's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Carrington. Off target with the 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. Now here's Claxton. Defended by Smart. Shots blocked.
The 2021-22 Defensive Player of the Year winner. Smart loves sending shots back.
Count the basket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
There's a screen for 3. George. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Claxton, a screen on Smart. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Smart against Claxton. Nice move. And it's Smart missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Poole for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Poole's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Smart, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Watford's checked in, both good from the line that time. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Martin. To the middle. Claxton. An easy 2 on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Carrington. There's a screen. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
The Wizards making a switch here. Holmes is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Martin.
At the line for one, Middleton.
Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Not wasting freebies here in the second half.
Right side, Williams. Back to Johnson. Middleton against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Watford. Now here's Johnson. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. Middleton outside. There's the triple. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 11.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Chalk up 2 there.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Pass to Holmes. Over Claxton. Kicks it to George. Washington again can't hit. Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And here's Middleton. And that's a foul called on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
On defense, the Nets. Holmes, a screen on Johnson. Rejected by Claxton. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And it's Washington with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Middleton, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Outside, Williams. Johnson passes to Claxton. Here's Watford. Screen by Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Watford, no good. Pass to Koulibaly. They set the pick. Here's Carrington. Here's Holmes. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Williams. Rejected by George. Pass to Middleton. It's George on the wing. Now Holmes. The jump hook. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Williams. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
And he makes the first. Poole, he's checked in for Washington. Hayes is checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. Washington has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Poole a screen on Johnson. Here's Carrington. Drains the triple. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
4 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Richaun Holmes.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Richaun Holmes.